Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Denise here from Sewlimitless, and in today's video I wanted to share with you 5 maybe unusual things that I keep in my sewing room, but they're actually really useful. So I wanted to share those things with you, and it might be helpful for some of you out there. So let's get started. So the first thing is this. It's a magnetic pin light. Because there's a magnet at the tip here, it's very easy to pick up pins and needles and things like that. And it's also good because you can see inside your machine for cleaning or whatever. So something like this is a good thing to consider. The next thing is these. I'm counting this as one thing, but I have 2 sets of these. It's an offset screwdriver. This has the flathead side, a larger one and a smaller one, and this has a Phillips side, larger and smaller. And it's good for taking those screws off of the machine, the serger, anything where you've got those flat screws, but it's hard to get the regular screwdriver in there to remove them when you want to clean out your machine or you need to take something apart. Something like this where it's flat and you can use it like this, it's very good to have. So that is why these are a good option to have as well. This item here is a pen. It's a gel ink pen, but it has white ink in it. And honestly, I know you're not supposed to write on your fabric, but listen, this is what I do. For dark fabric like black, things especially where I could use chalk, but sometimes that chalk mark will rub off. And the marks don't have to be big. I make a small mark, but it's helpful because I can really see it. So on dark materials, I will sometimes use something like this in an inconspicuous place or very small marks. So you're going to sew over it, so you'll have thread over it so you can't see. But something like this is really good to have as well. Now this, obviously, color wheel. These are good to have in your sewing room, especially if you're a person who plays with different patterns and colors and fabrics. It gives you a lot of information, so if you don't know what colors might go with something that you're making, or like I said, you want to play with patterns and fabrics and different colors, this is a good thing to reference, because it will tell you what's complementary, what's contrast, all of that information. So a color wheel is a good thing to have. And the 5th item in my little list is lotion. I can't do without lotion in the sewing room. It doesn't have to be this kind, it can be whatever kind of lotion, but my hands get dry, and dry hands for me are really a distraction because nobody wants to be ashy. So I need lotion, and this one in particular, it's not greasy, so it's so it works well for me. It'll moisturize my hands and won't make them greasy for when I'm working with different fabrics and things like that. But lotion is another thing I always keep in my sewing room, and it's very helpful. And a bonus item is going to be a little spotlight. This one is from IKEA, and it's great because it's got the little switch on it, and I just plug it in, and it's fantastic for when I have to take out a seam, for example, and you're trying to see those little bitty stitches, and because you don't want to tear up your fabric. Having a spotlight or some type of small light like this is a great thing, because it just makes seeing those stitches so much easier, so you're less likely to damage your garment. So that is it for my list of 5 items plus one bonus item of things that I always keep in my sewing room. Actually, there is one other thing that I did not write down that I thought about, and that is I keep my iPad in my sewing room because that's actually how I watch TV and movies, because I don't have a TV down here, so I use my iPad. So that's, you get 2 bonuses for this video, so that's it. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got some ideas, maybe things that you already have in your sewing room and didn't realize how you could use them or whatever. But I hope it was helpful information for you. And please give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I'd like to give tips and hints and whatever information that I can share with you on what I do to help my sewing and how I can improve. So please subscribe. You can hit the notification bell so that you will be notified when I upload a new video. That is it for this one. I thank you all for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.